do permission to address council. Anybody who wishes to address us can get up, go to the podium. Please state your name and be polite in 3 minutes. You want to do the pledge? We'll do the pledge. Yes. Yes. All right, we'll call to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And thank you for reminding us. That was very nice. Yeah.
Go ahead, take the roll call, so you know who's here and who's not here.
All right, on roll call, Mr. Bartlett, Mr. Van Stone.
Here.
Mr. York.
Here.
All right. And officially, we do not have a quorum and nothing will be decided and so on and so on. So now, anyone who wishes to basically address those who deign to show up here tonight, you may get up and...
Or if you want to wait until we have full council 2
Right,
weeks
'cause
from
you're
now,
gonna
you
have
can
to
certainly do
come
that
back and
also.
do it
It's up to
again.
you. We're just trying to accommodate the people that took time out to be here.
But if only half the people are here to hear it, then we need to take that into consideration
Well,
as
but
well.
there'll be notes.
Yeah, there'll be minutes. Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
I got it,
Thank you.
We have printed letters too.
Thank
that
you.
I can
I need
give
this.
everyone. But I'm Mandy Rohall, and I'm here on behalf of the Pool Commission, and wanted to address council to do some more research about a recent decision that we were made aware of. So I'm going to read the letter, and then I'll disperse it to everyone that wants one. Dear Mayor Brown and Village Council, we are writing today to express concern over the decision by the village administration to integrate Bridge Payments as the third-party payment processor and go cashless at the Mariemont Pool for the 2025 summer swim season. We wholeheartedly disagree with this plan to charge members and guests a 3.5% convenience fee while eliminating their choice to pay with cash. For the 2024 season, cash represented 46% of pool sales for a total of $14,000 in cash purchases. 1/3 of daily pool passes and the majority of the Snack Shack sales, 53%, were purchased with cash. Neighborhood kids, the core customer for the Snack Shack, get excited about bringing their allowance to pick out an ice cream or candy bar of their choice. A line of kids at the Snack Shack is a common sign on a hot summer day and part of the charm and the culture of our community pool. Ohio Senate Bill 30 has recently been introduced with bipartisan support to prevent businesses from a discriminatory trend of refusing cash as a tender. Cash is the most effective means of payment for kids at the pool and seniors in our community who may not have access to credit cards or payment apps. We also do not want to encourage kids to bring digital payment devices around large bodies of water when they should be focused on playing and safety. For the summer of 2024, the village paid $668 in Square credit card processing fees, which is only about 2% of the total sales and slightly higher than the cost of one family pool membership. We respectfully ask that these matters be turned over to the Mariemont Safety Committee for further review to determine if Square reporting can cover the alleged gaps in fiscal compliance to eliminate the need for a third-party payment processor. Sincerely and unanimously, the Mariemont Pool Commission, which is myself, Terry Donovan, Tom Gilmore, Rebecca Halad, Brian Kelly, Alicia Stock, and Tim Wiley.
Can we have a copy of that, please?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
No discussion.
Good evening, Mayor Brown and Village Council. Thank you very much for having us tonight. My name is Alicia Stock. I live on Mariemont Avenue, and I'm part of the Pool Commission. Essentially, we have a team of very smart, very intelligent volunteers on the Pool Commission who have worked very hard to run this pool like a true business. We really are trying to save the village money. We're trying to be fiscally responsible with our decisions to make sure that the pool is in the green and that the pool is not taking resources away from the village. I don't know any business that would make the decision to go cashless when 53% of your sales for the Snack Shack, for example, come from cash and come from mostly kids. It just doesn't seem like the best business decision. It seems like maybe we're making a decision without researching all of the facts. Cash represented $14,000 in sales last year at the pool, as Mandy mentioned in the email. I'd like to note that the Snack Shack sales for 2024 had a 90% increase over the prior year. I can't promise another 90% increase, but I do think that we're on this upward trend, and we can expect more sales this year than last year, especially with the wonderful improvements we putting in at the pool, including the new wading pool this year, which we hope will draw new families, new younger families. Hopefully we'll bring some of the current families in more often to the pool so that they can spend money at the Snack Shack. And I just certainly would hate to lose some of that wonderful momentum that we've had by making solid business decisions for this pool. I would hate to lose some of that momentum by making this decision to go cashless. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Was that just off the cuff, or is there a copy? You were reading something? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay.
Extemporaneous.
Yeah. Well, it was very good off the cuff, I can tell you, yes. Well organized.
Yes,
Okay,
if
yeah,
you would, please.
great,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right.
Can I ask a question? So when it says village administration made the decision, so who made the decision?
Well, we had a meeting. What was that?
You, me, Allison, Alicia, and unfortunately other members could not
Yeah,
attend.
Matt was supposed to be there, but he.
Yeah.
So it was really, your executive authority in the on the fiscal officer's recommendation, and
And
Allison.
Allison.
So why
Well,
is it?
well, Alicia was at the meeting too.
Yeah, but she didn't make a decision.
Yeah, she opposed,
She clearly
yeah,
did
yeah.
not make the
I
decision.
understand,
right.
But I don't think this is the area for conversation about that.
All right, so
Yeah.
can you assign it to the safety committee?
No, I can't. I mean, not,
right.
right
Oh, you
now
can't
I
do that
can't,
right.
yeah, because that would be making a decision, but, yeah. We all know where it's
Okay.
going, yes.
So our next meeting is the 24th. So how do we,
You've put it into committee in between meetings. You've
Yeah,
done it
yeah,
before, so
right,
you
I
can
don't-
just put it in their agenda
Yeah.
for the next meeting if you
Yeah,
want
just
to.
right this
so we
second.
just add it to the agenda and we can get Matt to have a safety committee meeting and.
Well, and he's out still right now anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Donovan,
Friends and neighbors. I'm Terry Donovan, village resident, live on Pleasant Street, 6622 Pleasant. Just want to second everything these two just said, but just add one little additional perspective. I've spoken to a lot of neighbors, friends, pool members, and not one of them thought this was a good idea. You know, I was looking for 50-50 or 80-20, not one of them. They were kind of shocked and asked for, about the process, et cetera. And I'm just giving you that in advance because I'm afraid if this does go through, and it's my understanding it's not finally decided on yet, but if it does go through, I'm just trying to save you from all the phone calls and visits you're going to get because you're going to get a lot. Okay? Thank you very much.
that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
thank you.
You gave him Bill's phone number, right?
Let me give you that new number. Anyone else?
I'd just like to publicly acknowledge the pool commission. I've spoken to a lot of you, and when I came on, there was so many headwinds. If you look at where the pool was then, where it is now, there's $164,000 more. And I will tell you, and Jim Getz knows this in my work with the park board, we have to respect what our volunteers do. You live this, so I will tell you that is my perspective, to do everything in my power to do what you want, because you live it, you breathe it. I don't. So if we're going to have volunteers, we have to respect them and trust them. So thank you for everything that you've done.
No one else? Let's hear from the library.
On a lighter note,
Is there anything on overdue books that
Yeah.
I did get a very overdue book returned today from 1984 from the looks
Wow.
of it.
My wife finally brought that back.
Well, after she lent it to me.
So I'm Mandy Beecroft, manager at the Mariemont Branch Library. Just a few upcoming programs if anyone's interested. We do have a new book club that we've introduced, the Nonfiction Book Club. So that is the first Wednesday of every month. So the one for this month has already passed, but the next one will be March 5th. For the entire month, it's Frogruary at the library. So it's specifically learning about frogs for kids. So there's all sorts of scavenger hunts, and they get to learn about different types of frogs all over the world and things like that. So it's very cute. And to go along with that, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we do have a Frogs Life Cycle program that is specifically for kids as well. And that's for ages 5+. And then toward the end of the month, on Tuesday the 25th, we have a workshop for adults about preparing for financial emergencies. So that's kind of part of our series, along with the identity theft one that we did last month. So it's presented by Fifth Third as well. That's about all I've got.
Great.
Is there any questions?
Sounds great.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Ben? Well, we're all here, you know, we're ready to listen, we're ready to talk.
Yeah, can't do reports.
Can't do reports. Chris, got anything to tell us about the roads, the catch basins, the curbs, the sidewalks? No? All right. Well, then I guess, there we go.
We're here talking, Jim Getz and I live in the Nolan Park condominiums on West Street. And first of all, I want to say, since there's so many people from the Pool Commission here, is that I was a new member last year. I moved into Mariemont last spring. I'm a swimmer, and the first thing I did was buy a pool membership. And I have to tell you that the pool was so well run last year. I can't compare it to the year before, obviously, but I tell you, it was clean. All the lifeguards and the pool management and staff were so friendly and welcoming. And it was a great place to meet new neighbors at the pool. And it was just a great experience. And so I know there's been a lot of discussion, and the village supports the pool, but the commission itself, what you're doing is great because it is so welcoming to new members. And while I'm standing here too, I also want to tell you that the new park board continues to meet, and I'm real excited. We have 12 people that are just wanting to work and improve our parks and to raise the awareness of our parks. And it's so thrilling to be involved with that many volunteers who want to spend their time for that. And we're planning, we met with Alicia this week. We're going to plan for a spring blitz where we want to hit all of our parks, bring them up to do some spring cleaning, so to speak, but we're going to partner with all of the groups in the village to collaborate and to elevate our work throughout the village. So we're going to first hit Mary Emery Park, working with the Mariemont Racquet Club. They're going to do the inside of the fences. We're going to do the outside of the fences. We're going to work with the Sustainable Mariemont. We're going to work with the other organizations that are already planning some great spring opportunities to make sure we hit the parks and bring them up to great shape for heading into the spring and summer season. So, thank you.
I know, thank you. And we're going to have a recycling thing on.
Can I address
Yes, please.
wearing different hats?
Yes, right.
Okay, hi. Again, Alicia Stock, Mariemont Avenue. This time I'm putting on my Sustainable Mariemont hat. Mandy and I lead Sustainable Mariemont, and we are very excited to be working with Jim and the park board in the month of April for some park cleanup days in honor of Earth Day. We are also, in addition to the park cleanup days, we are planning a community recycling drive. Thank you, Mayor Brown, for your support on this. So in partnership with the village, it will be Saturday morning, April 5th from 9 a.m. until noon. It'll be right here in the parking lot. Yep, right behind the building. We have a list that will come out in the town crier. We'll also try to include it in the village email. We'll have it on our social media of acceptable items. But basically, it's hard to recycle items that you can bring, the village residents can bring, all to one spot, easy drop off. Hopefully, we'll have a drive-through option Also planning, if you want to park and bring it up or drive through. But we're really excited about it. We are working with a group potentially to have some volunteers to help us sort. So I think it's going to be a great morning, and would just love for all of you to come out and bring your hard to recycle items to recycle with
And
us.
we're going to do it rain or shine. If it's
Yes.
raining, we're going to go into one of the fire bays. I already talked to Dan Copeland about this, so no excuses.
No
Start gathering up your stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll get that list out very soon. We'll have it on our
Exactly.
social media.
Right.
So follow us at Sustainable Mariemont on Instagram and social media, and Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Adjourn.
Anybody else?
Adjourn.
No? Going once?
Wait a minute, Chris, the 2 grant applications, have those been signed and submitted yet?
For the Dogwood
No.
Park, the land and water conservation, or
Can we not, can I ask
Yeah,
you?
me-
I don't think we can do that.
They can discuss.
He's asking about a grant application.
No, we shouldn't do that right
Okay.
now. Let's wait till next time.
All right, hey, thank you all. I'm sorry about sort of the way that this folded out, but, we wanted to give everybody an opportunity to speak. So, thank you all. All right, we're adjourned.